Thank you all for 500 subscribers. Don't forget we're doing a voice reveal at 1000 subscribers. Stay around till the end for a special message. Hello Toga. I'm looking forward to getting to know you better, putting his best foot forward and hoping it doesn't backfire. Everyone else is just shocked and surprised, staring at him with his hand out to Toga, mouths agape. Deku looked at them all a bit bashfully, shrugging his shoulders. What? Well, I mean, yeah, sure, we've had our differences. But she's trying to change and be better. Isn't that what it means to be a hero? To be better than what we were before. They all looked at each other a bit, before giving in begrudgingly and nodding. After all, if Deku could try and make peace with her of all people, perhaps they could too. Toga just looked surprised before grinning happily, her fangs showing a bit. I'm looking forward to getting to know you better as well, Deku. And the rest of you, minus Blondie over there. Oi, do you wanna fight? The rest nodded and mumbled a little as Toga stood in front of them after shaking Deku's hand, apprehension still on their faces. As I was saying, you're all going to be socializing with Toga and getting to know her. She's gone through a lot to get here and she's shown a willingness to turn over a new leaf. And we're just supposed to trust her? Of course not. While she's made a lot of progress, she was at one time a dangerous villain. That's why you're all assigned to keep an eye on her and ensure she doesn't slip back into her old ways. Toga grumbled at that, frowning a little at what was said. Hey, I resent that. I'm trying to be a good person here, you know. And we'll be watching to make sure you keep doing so. So what do we do if she does slip back into her old ways? Then it will be up to all of you to stop her, just like you would any other villain. HMPH, I'll be ready for her if she tries anything. Rolls her eyes. Great, just what I needed, more people trying to prove how tough they are around me. Alright, that's enough. Toga, take a seat and try to behave. The rest of you, keep an eye on her and report back to me if you notice any suspicious behavior. The students reluctantly nod, most of them still not fully trusting Toga as they move their seats into an O shape, with Toga's desk positioned so her back was to Aizawa. Well, why don't you tell us about yourself? Any hobbies? I have a few hobbies actually. I like unaliving people and taking their blood. Way too cheery faces for what she just said that creeps every student out. They all started to get up with concern before she grinned and waved her hands a bit. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I mean, I still like blood since it's the source of my quirk. But I've started picking up other hobbies. Oh? Like what? Still a tad bit creeped out but is willing to hear her out. I've found that I like rock climbing, oddly enough. Turns out my flexibility makes it easier to climb and it's fun too. All the students nod a bit, surprised at that hobby. Who would have thought Toga would like rock climbing? You know, I've always wondered about something. Did the LOV have UA under surveillance? Yeah, of course, you were our enemies at the time. Why? She looked to Mina with a raised eyebrow, wondering where this was going. Did you get any tea on anyone? Not asking for any suspicious reasons, nope. Oh, well yeah, we found out a few odd things while watching you all. Like what? She stands up and puts her hands on her desk, desperate for tea. ... Well, how about some juicy tea on Deku? At that, Deku immediately perks up, confused. Huh? What do you have on me? Oh, not much, just some stuff about closets. Time to reveal tea about the one I love. ... Wait. Hold on now, Toga. Ooh, now I'm curious, what do you have for us? I'm curious now as well. Uraraka visibly pales at the mention of closets. Was she about to reveal that Deku is gay and ruin any chances she has of going out with him? Bakugou just looked smug as he glanced at Uraraka, thinking the same thing. You know, I'm curious as well. What's the nerd been up to? Guys, do we really need to know? Low-key panicking faces, trying to keep it together as she silently prays. Alright. So Deku goes through your closets and checks out your hero costumes when you're not around. Everyone just sits there in stunned silence while Deku melts into his chair. Wait, you've been doing what? Dude, I trusted you to be better than Mineta. Is that why you asked for my room key a while back? Uraraka just about dies in her chair from the embarrassment. What the beep, nerd? I don't see the issue actually, it's just our hero costumes. Momo arrives then, poking her head into the classroom. Hey Beast, this is the moment where you all hit the subscribe and like buttons. I am not getting involved in this one though, nope. She quickly backpedals out of the room, not ready for whatever shenanigans are happening here. I was just checking out the material, embarrassed as can be as he sits there being glared at. I dunno about that, we did see you putting on the Pomeranian's costume. Wait, what? Excuse me, the beep, did you just call me? And what do you mean he put on my hero costume? Dude. I'm jealous, I can't believe you tried on Bakubro's costume. I was just curious about it, Kaken. I only tried it on for a few minutes, and I even got it cleaned for you. Oh my all might, Deku. This is some amazing tea. Toga, if you don't say anything else about it, I'll go on a date with you. Deal? Surprised at that offer, she immediately nods her head and makes a zipping her mouth closed motion. Wait, did he try on my uniform too? What, no? Toga, tell her I didn't. Well, I would tell her, but that means I wouldn't get to go on a date with you, my dear Deku. Wouldn't want to break the deal I just made, right? Deku just groans in response, sinking down into his chair with his hands over his blushing face. Bakugo and Uraraka both look on in shock, thinking, oh dear all might, we have another person to compete with for him. Well, now that we have thoroughly exposed and embarrassed our broccoli boy, what else did you find out? This is going so well, what other tea can I get? Well, we found out that BNHA you call him. More like what Kaken calls him. Peeking up above the table, still embarrassed but recovering. Please tell me my manliness is as well known as that nickname. Silently pleading that he isn't known as just that, like come on, I'm so manly. Anyways, what about my boyfriend? Don't tell me she knows something I don't, please don't tell me. Well, we found out that he still sleeps with a teddy bear. Which we found kind of odd for such a manly guy. Most of the class just bursts out laughing in surprise at that. BNHA, you what? Can barely contain his laughter long enough to say that. Wait, you too? I mean, not you too. But that's fine to still sleep with a teddy bear. Supportive energies for his friend as he also secretly sleeps with a teddy bear. Wait, no, that's not. Well, I mean, it is, but. Look, it's the one my parents gave me growing up. It's only manly to keep it. Weaker than normal manly energies. I see nothing wrong with this. It's just a teddy bear after all. I think it's really great actually. And you'd best not say another word about it. I know all of your secrets and will not hesitate to expose them right now. I think it's really great as well, it's nice to see a guy with a softer side. Right, Denki? Jiro punches him in the shoulder with a grin on her face as he just groans in response. Alright, that's enough now. Toga, time to head on back for the day. But come on. I feel like we were just getting somewhere. Disappointed at having to end the fun so soon. You're making great progress, but don't forget you're not quite approved to be out and about all the time yet. I'm sure you'll be through the process soon enough so you can enjoy your date with Deku. Deku just groaned again as all eyes went to him. They all waved bye to Toga, some more bashfully than others, with plenty more teasing for Deku as they headed back to the dorm. The end. Thank you all so much for watching this video. This two-parter is supposed to be the 500 subscribers special, but we completely forgot to mention that it was. Thank you all so much for 500 subscribers, 550 now, and we look forward to making more content for you all to keep enjoying. We never imagined that this channel could be as popular as it's become, and we're so happy that you're all enjoying the content. If you enjoyed this, go check out the previous video in this series if you haven't already, hit the subscribe and like buttons, and we'll see you in the next one.